Alyssa Mercante loves to be the center of attention, and ever since Gamergate 2 started, she has made sure to put as many opinions of hers on social media as possible, trying to push her activism. But recently we found out she created a YouTuber hit list, but now, gloriously enough, the Streisand effect has happened. I have a few different things to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, follow me on social media, and consider supporting through Patreon or through YouTube memberships. Now, obviously, Alyssa loves when the spotlight is on her. It's why she has written really bad articles in the past, like Sweet Baby Ink doesn't do what you think it does, even though that's a straight up lie. They do exactly what we believe they do. All of these narrative consultation companies do, but now she's decided to make a list of creators who have simply talked about her on the internet. Now, obviously, she is a public figure, and that means we are allowed to criticize her, the posts that she makes, the articles that she writes and gets paid for, but she doesn't like that, so she has made this mega list of creators who have simply made videos about her, and I had talked about this in another video simply because I am on this list. 7 of my videos are on this simply for mentioning her. We finally have a full breakdown, so we'll go column by column. Column number 1 is Hypnotic. He has so many videos on this list. It's like she went through YouTubers' channels, typed in her name, copy and pasted them, but some of these also have timestamps where they're like live streams where people have simply talked about her, funny enough. So she claims that she didn't actually watch any of the videos that were put on this list, that she simply copy and pasted them, but that's not the truth. Column 2 is Smash JT, column 3 is Polished Productions, column 4, Will of the Fans, column 5 is me. I think it's hilarious that I made this list simply because I've made a handful of pieces of content talking about her, but most of my Alyssa videos are not even solely about her. They are about Kotaku and the downfall of games journalism and how awful the industry has become. It's not even just solely videos about her. Then column 6, we have Atreus. Column 7, reality-based. Column 8, Geeks and Gamers, but these are simply videos with D-Day Cobra and Drunk 3PO, though involved in the videos above because, of course, it is a Tuesday night main event. There's, you know, D-Day Cobra, Ryan Kinnell, Melody Max, Stuttering Craig, plenty of people. Column 9, Words of Paradise. Column 10, Cinder Shadow, one of the mods for our channel, someone who hasn't even made that much content surrounding Alyssa or Kotaku in general, someone who she might just have it out for simply because he dares to talk about the culture war and he's not on her side of it. Column 11 is Slotham, column 12 is Minimal Effort Gaming, column 13 is John F. Trent, column 14 is Angry Badger, and column 15 is John Delarose. Now, of course, she posted this and very quickly deleted it, probably because she realized how bad of a look this is, since in the past she's attacked plenty of people, like she's recently attacked Smash JT, who's on this list for making a website that talks about Kotaku journos. Also, she had previously attacked Sweet Baby Ink Detected and Cabrutus simply for making a list that compiled Sweet Baby Ink affiliated games. So it's okay when there's lists that she supports out there, but it's not okay when there happens to be a list for a company she wants to support and she doesn't want people attacking. But she had only just recently posted this. Oh, we're making hit lists now? Normal, sane, fully legal behavior. A classic case of the rules for thee, but not for me. It's okay when she makes a list of people for her followers to attack and report and things like that. But it's not okay when other people simply make lists that happen to have games that Sweet Baby Ink worked on. And now, of course, the Streisand effect has happened. People are saying, thank you so much, Alyssa, for compiling a list of creators that I should follow, that I support, and ultimately deserve a heck of a lot more support than you do. While there are a lot of people saying things like rules for thee but not for me, there are also a ton saying great, a convenient list of videos to watch, should put it in a playlist. Hey, there's some creators on this list I don't follow, so I have to now, to basically stick it to her. And like I mentioned, I did do a video on this general topic already, and there are tons of people saying this in my comment section, like, cool, these are at least 2 I don't subscribe to. I'm going to subscribe to them now. Congratulations on making the list. This is absolutely crazy. So all of these people I should sub to got it, laughing my ass off. It is hilarious to see the Streisand effect occur, because she truly thought by posting this list she was going to almost scare content creators into not talking about her. And that just isn't the way that the internet works. There is so much evidence against her to prove that she is a genuinely bad person and she doesn't care about the video game industry, that all of the people who have already talked about her are not going to stop talking about her simply because she put us on a list. That's not going to work, and I am perfectly fine with calling out her hypocrisy time and time again if that's what it takes to rid the industry of people like her, people who don't care about video games, who don't care about the industry getting better, and who simply, simp for these large companies and kiss the boots of companies like Sony simply because they don't want to lose their codes, they don't want to lose press releases, they don't want to lose early access and interviews, and that is an absolutely pathetic way to do your job. Though it doesn't seem like she's very worried about doing her job. She's more worried about simply creating little lists that she claims, again, she hasn't watched the videos on, when I highly doubt that's the case, because, again, some of them did even have timestamps. Now, of course, there is one way for people to have a little bit more respect for her, and that's simply sitting down and talking to some of the content creators on this list. I say it all the time. I'd sit down and have a conversation with Alyssa about the state of the industry, the things that she believes are going on in it that are negative, or change that she wants to see for the better. Even if I would not agree with anything she said, I could have a civil conversation, but it's people like her that cannot, because she just blocks people and then unblocks them to, say some kind of quip, and then she reblocks them. It's like me. I've been blocked by her for months at this point, ever since the start of Gamergate 2, when I talked about her Sweet Baby Ink articles that she had written. It's absolutely pathetic that she will, block people for a while, then unblock them to say, oh, you're stupid and you don't know what you're talking about and you're crazy, and then reblock them. Because I'm a firm believer of, yeah, if you need to utilize those tools because you feel like you're not safe or something, then sure, block people, but don't unblock them just to say something and reblock them. That is absolutely loser behavior. People are saying things like, yeah, this is not gonna go very well for her. It's the Anita Sarkeesian syndrome, which I also agree with. Anita has been very quiet when it's come to Gamergate 2. She hasn't said anything. A lot of the women who were part of the, first Gamergate haven't really tried to grift off of it at all, which is definitely an interesting move, given some of them are still trying to collect money and write comics like Zoe Quinn and whatnot. So it just seems like Alyssa is trying to be the next Anita Sarkeesian. She's trying to be the next Brianna Wu and Zoe Quinn and, even Sam Maggs, who is still part of the industry. Just seems that she is willing to do whatever it takes to get attention, even if it is negative attention. And the people at Kotaku back her, like Carolyn, the editor-in-chief. She is willing to defend Alyssa tooth and nail. She does not care at all whatsoever that she has the worst takes imaginable, that she is actively ruining the reputation of Kotaku that's already, pretty damaged, to be fair. But at the same time, you're just pushing away the very people you need to read the articles that you pump out. Alyssa really should be focused on game guides instead of making little hit lists of YouTubers who dare to talk about her on the internet, even though she is a public figure. And it will be interesting to see if she says anything else about this, if she tries to attack content creators for covering this list. Who knows? Only time will tell. But the Streisand effect is happening right now, and I don't think it's going very well for Alyssa so far. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.